Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? I hope you'll be fine. Open your books, page number 11. Today we will study about the formation of questions, that in how many ways we can frame the questions. So students, first method is by interchanging the position of the subject and the helping verb in a statement. This sort of question has a yes-no answer. For example, Rahila is feeling better today. Is Rahila feeling better today? Yes or no? Shahid has drunk his milk. Has Shahid drunk his milk? Yes or no? Second is by beginning the question with do, does, did, have or has. And this sort of question also has a yes-no answer. Do you like to drink milk? Yes or no? Does your school have a good cricket team? Yes or no? By using question words. The main question words are why, what, when, who, where, how, and which. Questions that begin with these question words do not have yes-no answers. For example, why is it colder at higher altitudes? What should I say if the principal catches me? Fourth is, sometimes a question is formed like a statement. However, the listener knows it is a question from the way it is spoken. You have never seen a film in a cinema hall? Rubina got full marks in the science test. We can say that statement type questions depends on the listener. 5. We can also form questions by using question tags. A statement can be changed into a question by adding a question tag to it. What are the question tags? A statement and a short question tagged on to its end. This short question is called a question tag. For example, they are really serious players, aren't they? This is question tag. I think Rahila will win. Don't you? Don't you is a question tag. Must remember this. When the statement is negative, the question tag is positive. The speaker expects the answer to be no. For example, Dilshad is not too good. Is he? No, he is still on bed. These dogs are not ferocious. Are they? No, they are very friendly. When the statement is positive, the question tag is negative. The speaker expects the answer to be yes, and this form is used when the speaker is quite certain that the statement is true. For example, they are really serious players, aren't they? Yes, they play at the state level. And Nadeem is wonderful, isn't he? Yes, I'm a great fan of his. So students, related exercises to the formation of questions are H, I, J, and K. So H is related to change these statements into questions with yes-no answers by interchanging the subject and the helping verb, or by adding a helping verb like do, does, did, have, and had. First is Pele is the greatest ever football player. We are to convert it into a question by interchanging the helping verb. Is Pele the greatest ever football player? These are the statements which we are to change in questions by interchanging the helping verbs. Part I, change these sentences into questions by adding question tags. Remember, we use positive tags with negative statements and negative tags with positive statements. These are the statements which we are to change in questions by adding question tags. And we must remember this. We add positive tags with negative statements and negative tags with positive statements. First is, Thierry Henry is a great football player. So, Thierry Henry is a great football player, comma, isn't he? This is the question tag. So in the same way, we are to change all these statements into questions by adding question tags. Part J. Imagine that these sentences were spoken by someone very softly and you could not hear parts of what was said. Write the question you would ask to find out the missing information. The meaning of this question is, these sentences are spoken by someone to us and we have missed, we couldn't hear parts of what was said. So we are to write questions to ask to find out the missing information. For example, I lived in for 10 years. This is the missing part. Where did you live for 10 years? Second question. This is missing. Is coming to pick me up from school. Who is coming to pick you up from school? So in this way, we are to make the questions by reading all these statements. Part K. You may understand these questions, but they are grammatically incorrect. Rewrite them correctly. Remember to punctuate them and put in capital letters wherever necessary. We are to understand these questions first, but they are grammatically wrong, and we are to punctuate them also. First, how many chocolates I should give you? We are to correct it and rearrange it and punctuate it. How many chocolates should I give you? In the same way, we are to make these questions. Next is subject and predicate. What is subject and what is predicate? The subject tells us what the sentence is about. It can be a noun, a pronoun, or a phrase. The rest of the sentence is called predicate. The predicate tells us about the subject or the subject's actions. The predicate always contains a verb. To find the subject of a sentence, first identify the verb. Then ask the question who, verb, or what verb. The answer will give you the subject. Most statements begin with the subjects. For example, Rumana and her sister. This is subject. Have done their homework. This is predicate. Hot air. Subject. Rises because it is less dense than cold air. This is predicate. In rare cases, sentences do not begin with the subject. For example, from across the valley there came the sound of bells. Subject, the sound of bells. What came? Questions rarely begin with the subject. For example, are the snacks any good? Subject, snacks. What are? The subject of imperative sentences is you, even if it is not stated. For example, go away. Please lend me your pencil. We use pronoun you before them. Related exercise L. Circle the verbs and underline the subjects in these sentences. Junaid Jamshed singing. Subject was verb. Is verb the football team? Subject. Alexander's army. Subject reached verb. Most parts of Pakistan. Subject are verb. Forest conservation. Forest conservation. Subject is verb. My parents and my brother. Subject have gone verb. Thousands of migratory birds from Siberia and other regions. Subject come verb. More than 20 types of marine animals. Subject are found verb. When will you return? You, subject, return, verb. Didn't the boys hear? The boys, subject, hear, verb. Is verb the smell of newly cut grass? Subject. You, subject, like, verb. Part M. Rewrite this passage inserting capital letters, full stop, question marks, and exclamation marks where necessary. So students, we must revise that what is punctuation. Punctuation is the system of symbols that we use to make what we have written easy to read and understand. Dividing text into paragraphs and sentences and using capital letters is the first stage of punctuation. Other punctuation marks are commas, quotation marks, apostrophes, semicolons, hyphens, and dashes. By following the punctuation rules, you are to punctuate this paragraph. This is your own work to do. Thank you. Solution of part H to K has been attached with your diary.